Hey, Tyson Mutrux here, the Mutrux Firm, Injury Lawyers. And I'm shooting this video because honestly, I'm a little bit pissed off. And here's why. The insurance company is going to get away with one. And that's because a gentleman called us a little bit earlier today, and he was in a car crash 4.5 years ago. Never hired a lawyer. In Missouri, the statute of limitations is 5 years. So he has about 6 months to go on the statute of limitations. And what's frustrating is that he's been screwed over by the insurance company. They're lowballing him. He's trying to handle the case on his own. And he now wants us to take it over. And the problem is that it's hard for us at this stage because an investigation was never done by him. He never sent an investigator out to take photographs, to interview witnesses, and people forget things. And so we will do what we can on our end to do that investigation. But everything that happened on the roadway, there's a lot of clues that we can get from the road. Yaw marks, skid marks, there's debris in the roadway. We can do all of that to do an accident reconstruction, and we can't do that now. All of that evidence is gone forever, and we can never get it back. That's extremely frustrating on our end, and I wish he would have called us a long time ago. Another part of this is that he got some medical care, but not nearly as much medical care as he deserves. And the problem is that he is still injured. He never got all of that treatment, and now he's in a lot of pain, and a lot of those injuries are now permanent because he didn't fix them. And so we could have guided that medical care, gotten him the treatment he needed, but now we can help out a little bit. But the problem is here's the main trick, and we get around it in some ways, but here's the main trick that defense attorneys try at trial. Well, Mr. Smith, he was injured, 4.5 years ago, but he went to the doctor a couple times and never got any follow-ups. It's frustrating because even though he was legitimately injured, he never documented his injuries, and documentation of injuries in a personal injury case is extremely important, and a lot of juries buy that. They say, oh yeah, there's a big gap, he never followed up. He must not have been that injured, we'll give him $20. It's not quite literally what they do, but they don't give him nearly as much as really what he deserves. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get that routine medical care that you are entitled to, that you deserve. You really do deserve that medical care, and people forget that. People think, I'll just tough it out. But no, you deserve that medical care. You deserve to be made whole. Another part of this is that it's human nature, but people say stupid things during the negotiations process whenever they're trying to handle the case on their own. And they'll give too much information. They'll give way more information than what they need to. They'll give recorded statements whenever they have no legal obligation to give statements. Another part of this is that they will give full medical authorizations to the insurance company. And what that means is that they'll go 10 years back and they'll get all of your medical records from all of the providers that you've ever been to, because they'll give them that information too, and they'll try to connect the dots from any hospital visit, anytime you've gone to the doctor. They'll try to tie all of that to the crash, or actually they'll try to say all of your injuries from the crash were actually related to some prior injury that occurred. And in reality, they have nothing to do with it. But it's too late at that point. You have rung the bell. You can't unring the bell. That's a phrase we use. You can't unring the bell anymore. You've already given that information to them. And what happens is they set the reserves really, really low, and it's really, really hard from that point to negotiate a fair settlement for you. So we're almost forced to try the case, which we're okay with that. It's hard for the client sometimes, but we enjoy trying cases. That's something we like to do. But this thing could have probably been resolved a long time ago had he hired a lawyer. So just want to talk about my frustrations a little bit. If you have any questions, give us a call, 888-550-4026. You can also check out our website, TysonMutrux.com. Also check us out on Facebook, like us there, because we share information every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, to help you out in regular life and with your injury case. So make it a great day out there, and we'll see you.